Here we go, 23,578. We've got the Series 1, Series 2 extended. 2 boxes of each. And also considering most spots are like double ups, if you took 2 or 3 spots, you're in a pretty damn good chance to actually get it. Star Surge for LA of Velarde. Stat box of Marner for the Leafs. Owen Beck for Montreal. Young Guns. So there you go, Michael. If you want to help out, that would be awesome. Teacher's Pet for the Sharks of Carlson. Tage Thompson on a roll for Buffalo. And for Minnesota, Zuccarello Canvas. Vasilevsky Teacher's Pet for Tampa. On a roll of Marner for the Leafs. Outburst Silver Pavelski for Dallas. Joe Pavelski. We got a 285 red for Washington Kuznetsov. Stat Zone Panarin for the Rangers. And a Young Guns of Farrell for Montreal. Special edition of Tkachuk for Florida. Forster debut for Philly. Marilinen. Young Guns for Ottawa. We got a Dazzlers of Marshman for Dallas. Debut of Luke Hughes for the Devils. Bo Horvat for the Islanders. Honorable. Star Surge of Boldy for Minnesota. Crosby for the Penguins Teacher's Pet. And a random between the Devils and the Maple Leafs. Nyes and Hughes. We've got a 285 of Ovechkin for the Caps. Goudreau for the Jackets Portraits. Kent Johnson Canvas for the Jackets. 285 Radish for Chicago. Eriksson Ek for Minnesota Portraits. And a Skinner for Buffalo Canvas. Special edition for Detroit of Larkin. Retrospective for the Leafs of Shalgren. Brock Faber for Minnesota Young Guns. Stat box of Morrissey for the Jets. We got a Keller for the Coyotes. On a roll and a Sanderson for the Ottawa Senators Canvas. We've got a Star Zone of Pasternak for Boston. Young Guns of Gushin for San Jose. And a Young Guns clear cut McDonough for Vancouver. That is not bad to get. A McDonough clear cut Young Guns. You're all pumped for Philly and then you forgot, yeah. Well, let's hope I still get a nice Philly card for you. We'll get it going. We will get it going. We've got a Teacher's Pet of Carrier for Vegas. Vasilevsky Portraits for Tampa. Gallagher for Montreal Canvas. You do this all the time. We've got a Swagnificent of Kopitar for LA. Star Surge of Edvinsson for the Red Wings. And a Dustin Wolf Young Guns for Calgary. Well, that was a healthy pack. Dazzlers for Washington of Kemper. Debut of Gutman for Chicago. On a roll of Crosby for the Penguins. Debut of Greg for Ottawa. On a roll for Nashville Forsberg. Outburst Silver, Ryan Pulock for the Islanders. Pulock. Special edition for the Islanders of Horvat. Stat box for Florida of Tkachuk. Stastny for Nashville Young Guns. You'll take it, nice. We got a Star Zone of the LA Kings Kopitar. Retrospective of Quinn for Buffalo. And a Young Guns for Vancouver of Hirose. 285 Kyle Connor for the Jets. On a roll of Nylander for the Leafs. Canvas of Quinn Hughes for Vancouver. And another outburst silver for Nashville, Parsonen. We've got a 285 Kuzmenko for Vancouver. On a roll of Kaprizov for Minnesota. And a Velarde for LA canvas. We got a Star Zone of Tavares for the Leafs. Retrospective Dostal for the Ducks. And a Young Guns for Vancouver, Cole McWard. Special Edition Zegras for the Ducks. Stat Box for Buffalo of Thompson. And a Young Guns for Buffalo of Rusick. Teacher's Pet for the Blue Jackets of Jenner. Sveshnikov for Carolina Portraits. And a Young Guns canvas, Brock Faber. Wow, solid break so far. Minnesota doing well. Vancouver doing well. Dustin Wolf, Calgary. Star Surge of Beniers for Seattle. Clear Cut Base of Sagan for Dallas. And for Chicago, Gust Young Guns. Well, 2 boxes down. So far, really good. We've got a gold silver skates for Buffalo of Tage Thompson. Seeing red for the Blues of Brett Hall. And a Beehive for Vegas of Eichel. We got a Korchinski for the Hawks UD3. First draft of Fantilli for the Jackets. And a Shattenkirk for Boston canvas. Holographics for Nashville of Angelista. Larkin Hollowview for the Red Wings. And a Beehive rookie for Nashville of Askarov. We got a silver skates for a Washington of Ovechkin. Seeing red for the Islanders of Barzal. And a first draft Mintyukov for the Ducks. Matt, so if you go on the search bar, type in the break number. It'll bring you to that break page. Right below all the spots where you can check out, we'll have a list there. So you can check it out for yourself. We've got a population count, 1,000 for the Rangers of Fox. Or if it's a live break like right now, just rewind right before the break and I have it on the screen. So there's 2 ways you can do it for the Rangers. Seeing red of Mario Lemieux and a retro of Kaprizov for Minnesota. Silver skates for Minnesota of Kaprizov. We got an Owen Power for Buffalo canvas. And a first draft, Connor Bedard. First draft, Bedard. We've got a double diamond of Jenner for the Jackets. Retro Young Guns, Leo Carlson for Anaheim. And a Logan Couture canvas for San Jose. Hockey Heroes for LA of Robitaille. Dazzlers Rookie of Nyes for the Leafs. And a Beehive of McDavid for the Oilers. UD3 of Lanoux for Anaheim. Edvinson Hollowview for the Red Wings. And a Kulik for the Buffalo Sabres Young Guns. Silver skates of Connor Zary for Calgary. Seeing red of Detroit Gordie Howe. And for Buffalo, Ryan Johnson Young Guns. We got a Rookie Gems double diamond of Angelista for the Preds. Retro Young Guns of Nyes for the Leafs. And a JVR for Boston canvas. UD3 of Askarov for Nashville. Winterton for Seattle Young Guns. And an Adam Fox to go with your population count for the Rangers. All right. I will still say Extended's got to be one of the better value boxes overall. Very, very good value Extended is. UD3 of Leo Carlson for the Ducks. Seeing Red of Strome for the Caps. Clang Young Guns for the Ducks. Rookie Gems Single Diamond of Casper for the Red Wings. We got a Retro of Kyrou for the Blues. Owen Tippett Canvas for the Flyers. Silver Skates for the Devils of Jack Hughes. Seeing Red of Heischer for the Devils. Korchinski, first draft for Chicago. Silver Skates of Thompson for Buffalo. Ryan O'Reilly for Nashville Hollowview. First draft for Calgary. Connor Zary. Rookie Gems Triple Diamond Fantilli for the Jackets. Beehive for Boston of Poitras. And a Young Guns canvas of Kellerman for the Coyotes. Kellerman. Silver Skates Gold of Leo Carlson for the Ducks. Zibanejad Seeing Red for the Rangers. And a Beehive of Darlene for Buffalo. UD3 of Mara Leanin for Ottawa. Ryan Johnson Young Guns for Buffalo. And a Ryan Suter for Dallas Outburst Silver. UD3 of Mentukov for Anaheim. Guerin for the Rangers Young Guns. And a canvas for Tampa of Hedman. Ooh, nice. We've got numbered to 25 Outburst Red Miles Wood. For the Avalanche, Outburst Red. Sick. We got a Seeing Red of Verhaeghe for Florida and a Beehive of Matthews for the Maple Leafs. Holographics for the Boston Bruins of Poitras. Ovechkin Hollowview for the Caps. And a Luke Hughes Retro Young Guns for the Devils. UD3 of Wolf for Calgary. Carlson Young Guns for Vancouver. Duchesne for Dallas canvas. Hockey Heroes of Sittler for the Maple Leafs. Dazzlers for Philadelphia Morgan Frost. And a Thompson for Buffalo Retro. All right. All right. We've got a Eichel PC Sparkle for Vegas. Duclair for Florida Canvas. Honor Roll Brock Faber for Minnesota. PC of Eichel for Vegas. Deep Roots for Nashville Forsberg. McAvoy Portraits for Boston. Dazzlers for the Maple Leafs of Marner. Eclectic of Hughes for the Devils. Stevenson for Washington. Young Guns. We got a Pat Maroon, Director of Boards for Tampa. Kessel Ring for the Coyotes Young Guns. And a Beauvillier for Vancouver canvas. Yeah, no worries, Matt. Thank you. Monster Season McDavid for the Oilers. PC of Zegras for the Ducks. Svozil for the Blue Jackets on a roll. PC Crosby for the Penguins. Ilya Mikheyev clear cut base for Vancouver. And an honor roll for Vancouver of McDonough. Instinctive of Olmark for Boston. Deep Roots of Gallagher for Montreal. And for the Islanders, on a roll of Dufour. Eclectic of Point for Tampa. Deep Roots of Letang for Pittsburgh. And a random Young Guns checklist, Bedard Carlson. It is a possibility, Wingnut. Yes, I'm hopefully for next week, to be honest. Instinctive of Demko for Vancouver. Mintyukov Young Guns for Anaheim. And we've got a canvas Young Guns of Livingstone for Nashville. So I'm just trying to figure out, though, what would be the best way to do it. Whether you do a triple up, double up, or just a regular. Instinctive of Shesterkin for the Rangers. Sort of Young Guns for Florida. And an Outburst Silver for the Calgary Flames to Foley. So out of curiosity, Wingnut, what do you think would be best? A triple up, a double up, or just a regular 32 spotter? Deluxe for Calgary of Uyghur to 250. Carlson for the Sharks PC. And a Young Guns for Philadelphia of Andre. Eclectic Sparkle for the Devils of Hughes. Panarin for the Rangers canvas. On a roll for the Anaheim Ducks. Lacombe. The double up the best? Yeah, the double up, I don't know the exact amount. But basically take, again, roughly, I'm not saying this is exactly what it is. 2,500 divided by 16, is that what it is? Roughly? And again, I'm not saying that's what it would be because I got to look at the new price of what we are bringing it in at, but I know it's roughly around that. So whatever that number would be, what was that, like 149 something? 179? Dazzlers for LA of Kempe. Eclectic of Tage Thompson for Buffalo. Shoe McGing for the Blues Young Guns. Konechny PC for Philly. Deep Roots of Marner for the Leafs. On a roll for Calgary of Peltier. I agree with you, yeah. Monster Season McDavid for the Oilers. PC of Kucherov for Tampa. Casper on a roll for the Red Wings. Speaking of Kucherov, my God, did he come up like crazy. Instinctive of Saros for Nashville. Jesper Bratt, clear cut for the Devils. Kopanen for Boston on a roll. We got an Instinctive of Vonacek for the Devils. Korchinski Young Guns for the Hawks. Outburst Silver of Raquel for Pittsburgh. Eclectic Ovechkin for the Caps. Deep Roots of Wheeler for the Jets. Minton Young Guns for the Maple Leafs. Single spots with double up bonus. Sorry, what do you mean by that? Eclectic Sparkle, Kaprizov for... Oh, okay, never mind. I know what you're saying. For Minnesota. Schwartz for the Kraken, canvas. And a Scheifele Portraits for the Jets. Dazzlers of Grubauer for Seattle. PC of Thompson for Buffalo. Sweezy for the Blue Jackets Young Guns. Director of Boards, Pizzetta for Montreal. Tompkins Young Guns for Tampa. And a Young Guns canvas. She loves for Vancouver. She loves. Man, Vancouver. We got an Instinctive for Pittsburgh of Jari. Ty Cartier Young Guns for Seattle. Tanner Janot for Tampa canvas. Director Aboard of Jack Eye for Montreal. Deep Roots for Tampa, Vasilevsky. And a Jason Robertson Portraits for Dallas. Director Aboard Sparkle of McEwen for LA. Canvas Kaprizov for Minnesota. And a Doer for Calgary on a roll. All right, we got the quick left and right, which I will get done for you guys. So good luck. 1, 2, 3. The left side, Chicago, New Jersey.